Hey, we're live. Dan and Kody podcast, live for the first time. Thank you guys for showing up.
Thanks for showing up, guys.
Thanks for showing up
this
for the people.
Is the Spam Challenge.
The Spam Challenge.
Man, I didn't think this was ever going to get to this level.
You didn't think you'd live to the 30th of April?
No, I didn't. Well, I don't know. When I made a post in a group, a podcast group, about spam, just randomly.
Yes.
And I was like, has anyone even eaten this? And there was a large response of like, hell yeah, I've eaten it. Of course I've eaten it.
Yes.
And then I'm like, but for me, growing up, where I was raised, like spam was like, nah, we don't do spam.
Well, where I grew up, how it would work is they'd actually tell us to run out into the woods and kill our own food. And unfortunately, there's no spam animal. It's a process to get to spam.
It is a process.
So, I'd have to kill deer, and sometimes I'd have to bite the jugular of cattle.
Now, Kody has done way more research on spam than I have.
I got a little bit of information on spam.
But originally I was like, dude, what if we ate spam live and contacted spam and got all this stuff and hoopla and had someone from spam come down and talk with us and
you know what I said to Dan? That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's dumb. I love it.
I'm pumped.
I'm pumped too. I'm pumped. I'm a little nervous. This morning, just to give you kind of a little precursor to what we're experiencing this morning, I got up and I'm chopping up, dicing all kinds of vegetables for our experience because we're going to take you guys through the world of spam in all its glory, right?
Right.
And I opened the can of meat, this beautiful can that you see here in the middle of us. I opened the can of meat and I almost throw up because the smell is so intense. It's like a cat. It's like cat food. It's so powerful. It fills the kitchen. My wife, she passes out. I got to go and give her mouth to mouth. It was amazing.
And in our last podcast, Jen from the You Don't Know Ish podcast even told us, don't do it. It smells like cat food.
Well,
you were right. You were absolutely right.
Today's the day because we're going to do it.
Right.
The build-up's been here.
Yeah.
The last time we had any kind of interesting experience, we went to Venice Beach.
Yes.
And so Dan and I are definitely trying to get out and try something new every time. Obviously, this is the first time we've ever done a real live event, as you can tell.
Right.
And we're prepared.
We're ready.
I think we're prepared. Are you prepared?
I'm prepared.
I mean,
man.
I have a fork, right? And
I have a fork.
I have a knife.
And
a spoon. I have a spoon. And on top of that, look at this. We got some light mayonnaise because I don't do the full stuff.
We have Worcestershire.
We have some raspberry vinaigrette. You don't ever know why you're going to need it, but it's there.
We have a knife stabbed into
some bon moment, my favorite strawberry preserve.
Oh, this is that hot shit.
Oh, This is my favorite jam in the world.
Good stuff.
You can put this on anything, especially meats, and it just adds it and brings that level of sweetness to another degree, Dan.
Hey. This stuff says it's made in New York City.
That's right. We brought in salsa. So make sure you guys know how much we love the salsa with our spam experience.
We're going to spice it up. And
we're going to get into it. And I mean, that's really the only way. And for us, the big question I had, Dan, was what is spam?
What?
Right?
What the fuck
is
spam?
What is it? Obviously, as you can tell, it's in this can, and look at that desirable flavor of meat with that American cheese with the tomato and whatever is on the can.
So
it's there. It's good.
Let's explore the can. Let's explore the can.
Let's explore that can.
So we have it says spam.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
The net weight is 12 ounces.
Wow, 12 ounces.
There's some weird, I've never seen spam had a mascot.
Yeah, it's Spam-a-lot.
On this can, it says glorious spam.
He's an ethical meat knight.
Yeah.
And he goes out and he makes sure that the meat in the world is up to the standard of the spam rule. And the spam rule is tasty.
It's a sturdy can.
It is.
I like what they've done here with this little cat food kind of peel off and pull back. I wish tuna fish did that.
Okay.
Because tuna's hard to get into.
But it's still in a can.
It's still in a can.
Which Dan and I both have tried too.
Yes. I thought that this meat would last way longer, but it's best by January 2020.
Here's the thing. here's the thing. My belief is that Spam, okay, they give you the date because, the Health and Drug Administration requires some kind of date.
Sure.
But I honestly believe you could open this can in the year 2100 and taste that thing, and it would be just the same as it would be 100 years earlier.
Right.
100 years earlier.
And
So,
if it's the end of the world and everything blows up and there's a ton of Spam out there.
a ton of it, yeah.
I'm eating it.
Well, I won't have a choice because I don't know if I have the appetite. I think I would have an appetite more for Spam than I would grasshoppers.
Sure.
Would you eat a grasshopper?
I'm not into that. I wouldn't eat rat. I wouldn't eat squirrels running around. I would rather. You'd
rather eat canned meat where you don't know where it came from or what it is, which kinds of leads us into the next thing.
Yeah.
What is it?
What is it?
What is Spam?
We can't get a straight answer on this.
No,
shit.
we really can't, because for us, we originally thought, what is Spam? And we thought to ourselves, well, Spam's got to be, I don't know, some kind of pork product, right? It's as if pork plus, I don't know, maybe ham got together, right? And what did they come out? What came out?
What's
what
that
was
equal?
It? Basically, it's the sexual remnants of pork and ham.
It's a spamnimal.
It's a spamnimal. It is this creature that's just built in, and it's got the meat in the square can, and it's just filled with juices.
It's just so cat foody.
It is cat foody. I feel
the presentation of the can.
Is it ironic that it's from a pig, and we're humans and not cats? I guess there's no irony there. No, there's no irony there.
Hormel even makes
Hormel's the big maker of this stuff.
They make when I was a kid, we would have Hormel heat up dinners and stuff like that. But never this.
Well, but we never got to that at this point. My mom was a big fan of chicken, and we had access to a lot of chickens at reasonable prices.
Right. Well, thank God.
So, when you have a chicken at a reasonable price, you're very willing to eat chicken. You don't need the Spam.
Right.
And I hope everybody out there has access to chicken at reasonable prices.
There's got to be some chicken around you.
Because if you don't, what's your diet?
You're spamming out.
You're spamming out. That's right.
You're spamming out.
So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
What's next?
Really, what is next? But really, Spam basically says that it describes Spam in 6 simple ingredients to kind of get back.
Right. Pork with ham.
Pork with ham. Interesting. Salt.
Of course.
Water.
Potato starch, which I don't understand. What is potato starch?
Honestly, the only starch I know of is what I use to spray down my dress shirts, and it makes them nice and crispy. So I'm guessing this is what provides the crispiness to the sizzle of the pork and the good.
Or is that what just keeps together this processed
I don't
pork
know.
with ham? And pork with ham is confusing too, because I thought ham was pork.
You thought ham was pork?
Yeah, ham is a pork product.
Ham is a pork product. It's actually a part of the pig. So
you wouldn't say this is potatoes with potatoes.
Well, you wouldn't say this is potatoes with potato skins.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all pork.
It's all pork, which means to you, so there's the ham cut of meat.
Right.
You know what the ham cut of meat. You have it at Christmas. It's good. It's tasty. The real question is they lead in.
So they're saying specifically that.
Yes, they're saying
that
specifically.
part.
Exactly.
Okay.
So then it cuts into, the rest is pork.
So there's a big question mark of so what is this? Eyes? Is this ears?
Mm-hmm. Are these the bones shredded up?
Justin from Movie Geek Cast said it's pig anus.
It's pig anus and maybe some big old heavy testes.
Oh my God, I can't believe we're fucking doing this.
Gross, man.
So there's potato starch, which is probably the bonding agent.
Yes.
For all of this.
And then we've got sugar, which I love sugar. You like sugar?
You gotta love sugar.
Yeah.
You gotta love sugar.
Sodium nitrate.
Huh?
Yeah, salty nitrates.
I was never good at science.
Well, I couldn't even tell you. Michael, what is sodium nitrate? Dan?
Any ideas?
Salt. So we're going to go with salt. We've got a consensus here that it's salt.
And we did a lot of research with Spam on Twitter, Spam on Facebook, how they're promoting it. And they've used, with this GIF that you're seeing, or GIF, whatever, they've made spam an acronym for sizzle, pork, and
That's a pretty good one, isn't it?
Everyone at Spam, Kody, sat in a room. All of the bright minds of Spam.
They did.
They were like, gather around, Jim. Jim, get in here.
It's actually an office filled with gyms.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of gyms hanging out. They all have like no hair in the middle. And then they're all wearing very nice starched button downs.
Right. Gyms, this is important. We need to change the way people revere Spam. What can we do? And their reason, their solution was, well, we can make an acronym.
That sounds good, Jim.
Yeah, Jim. So we got this acronym. So what do we call? What is it?
I couldn't tell you, Jim. I couldn't tell you.
Well, when you cook it, it sizzles, I guess.
Yes, it does. What's up, Michael?
Keep going. And it's
sorry,
pork.
man. Sorry, I didn't. Yeah, okay.
And it's pork.
And it's pork.
And what's M? What can we say M is?
Not sure, Jim.
You got anything, Jim?
I've got something. Jimette, speak up. What do you got, Jimette? As in, that's good.
Like it's just good.
That's a good one, Jimette. I think we're going to go with that.
Spam, that's fucking poor.
We appreciate that, all you Hormel guys, all the gyms and gymettes down at Hormel University.
That's all you got? I can make a better acronym than that.
Well,
in 15 seconds.
So when it comes to us eating Spam, it's coming up shortly. But before we dive into eating Spam, we want to give you a little history to Spam.
Yes.
So just so you know, this is Spam uncooked. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yummy.
Mike likes it. Iron Mike likes it.
When you look at that, you see it. It's appetizing. It says, hey, put me in your mouth.
It looks a little like salami to me.
It does look like salami there.
In this photo.
It's a little greasy, and it's really up close. I wanted to be able to get the texture so you guys could see the texture.
Yeah.
But it looks good, right, Mike?
How does it slice, Kody? Cody did all the pre-prep for this.
So it comes in a big block, as you would with any prepared meats, and then you just kind of cut into it. You cut into it.
Is it easy, like a block of cheese, or is it?
I would actually say it's the consistency of cheese.
Huh.
Like a little warm cheese. It's the consistency of a little warm cheese. Give it a shot. You might like it.
Oh boy.
So the meat that eats like a cheese. It is that's a good one. See,
look at that.
Dan Lanigan over here
Lanigan,
laying it down with the meat that eats like a cheese.
You need to be in that boardroom with the execs of Spam.
It would actually be Dan and all the gyms and gymettes.
Right.
So anyway, it's going to be good. So give you guys a little history of Spam. Spam arrived in the world in 1937.
Right.
In World War II, it was the choice of meat for our soldiers because it was very tough for us to provide meat to our soldiers overseas. So we were able to create a whole bunch of Spam, ship it over, and it would stay.
Can it up and get it out.
Can it up, and then the rest of the world ended up taking it on. Places like Britain loved it, and all over the place. So as a matter of fact, in July, Spam is 80 years old.
Happy birthday, Spam.
Happy birthday, Spam, to you. Happy birthday. Now, over the years, we've seen a lot of changes with Spam, as you can see. In 2007, Hormel had claimed that Spam had sold 7 billion cans of Spam.
Jesus Christ. And Spam was like a Great Depression meat.
I mean,
basically.
I'm a pretty depressed guy, and I'm going to be eating it here in a minute.
Right.
So it makes sense.
It has
greatly depressed.
For it to stand this sort of test of time,
yes,
that's impressive.
I think so.
And these pictures are very like propaganda-ish.
Oh yeah, I mean you have these old school Spams where it's like, wake up and report for chow, kids. It's like, send your kids to war because that's where the meat is, biscuits and honey.
So these kids are like, I want to eat Spam because I want to be a soldier, and that's what soldiers eat.
That's true. Yeah, that's right, little Billy. You go to war and you get to eat that good, tasty meat. Yeah. And when you come back and you're 40 years old, you're going to be working in the steel mill, and you're going to have Spam for lunch.
Mom, can you call my lunch rations from now on?
I sure can there, Billy.
Oh my god! I mean, the bottom photo with the cheese on it, that looks kind of appetizing.
Does that to you? That looks appetizing to you?
Maybe it's because I haven't eaten much today, but
Yeah, we're hungry. We haven't really eaten anything.
I figured if we're gonna be eating this, I would much rather be like hungry for something.
Yes.
Other than like full and also eating Spam.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna try it here in a minute.
Yeah.
We're gonna try it here in a minute. So just so you know, there's other people out in the world where it's more than just a meat to people, right?
Right.
It's actually people use it as art.
Ooh.
They use it as art. It's
gorgeous.
There's sculptures of spam sculptures. If you get an opportunity, and you're ever out there and you're looking at spending some money on some artwork, go ahead and look out online, see if you can find a spam sculptor specialist.
It's beautiful.
And they can do lifelike recreations of your family in spam.
Yeah. Thanks to that potato starch, it really holds up.
It really holds up. You can pack it. You can have spam wars, which I don't have here because the pictures were a little too gruesome.
There's spam wars.
Yeah, they throw spam at each other. A lot of people died back in '73 with the spam wars. Anyway, whatever.
It's
good. It's good. Yeah. So we're getting close here, Dan.
We're getting really close. I'm upset because we've gone so fast that we're now probably gonna have to eat this stuff.
Yeah, I know. We're getting into it where we're gonna dive in. We're gonna eat this spam, and we've prepared it in several ways.
Right. We're sort of want to do a linear how you can eat spam from start to finish.
And the only real fair way to do this is first we got to eat spam by itself.
Yeah.
So we've gone ahead and we fried up a couple pieces of spam here, which our boy Michael here, Mr. Producer, Galore, look at him. Oh, he just dropped that.
Boy.
I'll eat that. I'll eat the one on the floor.
Bring that up. It can't hurt it.
So we've got this cooked spam here. This is real, authentic spam. It is a little cold, but it's there.
And
So-
guys, like 100%, cross our hearts, we have never eaten this.
Never. And
Ever.
this is like right now I feel I got a sense of like jerky. Like this it's jerky.
Yeah, I might have cooked it too long because I don't really know how to cook spam.
So I guess should we do it? Should we tap the spam like two buddies going to war like in the old days?
Let's war up, man.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers to the. All right. So here it goes.
Here we go.
So just to kind of give you a description of what I'm eating. It's very salty. Like it's the saltiest thing I've ever had.
It is so salty.
However,
That's what's keeping it.
that smell that I had experienced earlier actually kind of lives in it, but it's like it's cooked. So I'm not. I can't believe we're gonna eat like 4 more things.
Are you okay? I mean, all right. It's very salty.
It's just. I think it really what it is. What's making me kind of. What's making me kind of sick is the fact that I know that it.
Get a bucket. Get a bucket. Ooh. Get this guy a bucket.
I'll be okay. Thanks, man.
Oh man. So like you can see the bites we took. These are the bites. They're both pretty much identical bites. You know, my piece was a little thicker than Kody's. But yeah, it's very salty.
I think, yeah, it's really salty. I think when you do all this research that I've done over the last little bit about like what spam has, I think I wanted to go in liking this. And it's not that I don't like it. I don't like it. But I will say that it is something maybe so. We've got some different options here. And I wanted to try this because I love my Bon Maman jam. It's the best. So I'm going to put some of my Bon Maman jam on this piece of spam because anything that's salty always is good sweet. I think the problem here is I'm going to have to smother the jam over it.
Hey, let me get with you here.
Oh my God. Wow, I can't believe I'm going to bite this again.
That's a lot of jam. So we've jammed up.
We've jammed it. So Dan and I are going to go in with a little jam. So
cheers again.
Cheers.
Now I like it better with the jam.
I do too. You're right. It's very nice with the jam. When you load a bunch of jam on there, you get that sweet, salty flavor. Oh, wow. That's very good. And that bon maman. Congrats, bon maman.
Yeah, bon maman. We should have done a taste test on just you.
Oh, my God. I could just eat this whole preserve bottle by myself. And maybe I will later because I'm so sad after I go through all of these other options of Spam.
Well, that makes me feel a hell of a lot better because
We've gone through phase 1.
yeah, like Spam on its own. I'm still.
I mean, it's
still
like
out
it's
on.
a end of times. I have to eat something. Spam's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So next up, then.
Should we move on?
So we should. I think we should, unless you have any other thoughts on the way that the texture, the look, the feel, and the taste of this goes.
Well, like I said, I've never had Spam.
What
I've
did you
never
think?
cooked it.
Like, here's me, like, gagging, and you're not even saying what your thoughts are.
It's just right now for me. It's just salt. It's just salt, and then
It is very
there's
salty.
There's a chewy kind of consistency.
Yes.
but not rubbery.
No.
Some people were telling me very rubbery. Maybe that's how I cooked it, but
Yeah. Broke it down and got it going.
It's all right
Okay.
for me right now.
Yeah.
So let's go to
Let's
breakfast.
go. Let's go to breakfast. So we're gonna have a breakfast version of what you can do with Spam. So Dan and I. So I'm a big fan of mash, and what mash is for me is
and Cody's mash is dope.
my mash can be pretty tasty. I went a little soft today, but I went ahead and I put in Spam. We have eggs. We have bell pepper, mushrooms, and onions. Normally, I like to throw a little kale in there to get that little green pump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're gonna dive into this and see how this goes. I love mash. I love mash. So we're gonna see how this goes.
So make sure you get with cheers and everything.
Cheers.
All right, let me get a block of it. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro. I don't want to look like a wimp because you have all the Spam in yours.
See, I don't even know that I've tasted it.
I don't think I taste the Spam. I don't think I taste the Spam at all. I used olive oil in there too, which might have kind of laid the piece down. The thing is I love eggs. So there is, I think there's a higher ratio of egg to Spam in this. But
It sort of adds little to nothing to the mash itself.
yeah, because I think I just, the mash has all these flavors of the earth, right? And I thought that maybe that this flavor would be so alien that it might kind of like overpower everything, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's actually quite.
It's pleasant.
It's
in
pleasant.
Breakfast.
It's pleasant in a breakfast. You got the eggs. I mean, eggs are kind of weird, but they're good, right? Anyway, so that's good. Yeah, that's really good.
I don't mind it in that. So that I'll give.
Sorry, I forgot to add that little last page. But
Oh yeah,
that's one of my favorites.
Look how flexible this girl is.
Yeah, she is. She
Jesus.
knows it's taste time, huh, baby? Num num num.
Get that toe in there. So, shall we go to lunch?
I think so. Let's go to lunch.
Let's go lunch.
So what do we got for lunch? There's no mustard on this, right, Michael?
No mustard.
No mustard. I don't do mustard. Okay. Okay.
So we've got a Spam sandwich now.
Spam sandwich. Yes, we got Spam sandwich.
We've got lettuce, just a white bun,
White bun. We got a regular hamburger bun here.
lettuce, tomato, and then sliced Spam.
Sliced Spam.
Yeah. So
Okay. So Dan, let's go ahead and
get our lunch
cheers.
on. Cheers.
Okay. Good.
Yes to Spam sandwich.
I'm gonna go with Dan. Yeah.
I would totally eat that.
That saltiness is really. I mean, salt is just so good, but that's just.
It's like a BLT.
It is like a BLT minus real bacon.
I'm actually
Yeah.
into that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. No,
I'm gonna
that's,
take another bite of that.
You go in there, buddy. You dive in there, pal. I'm gonna stick with the one bite because one's good enough for me.
I'm going. I'm going in.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm hungry as shit today.
Yeah, you're really hungry. You couldn't put anything down last night. You
No.
and Jenny went to some kind of event, and
Yeah.
you kept throwing up.
Well, yeah.
No. What?
South.
South. Okay. Oh, no, that's too much.
Want to try some mayo on there?
You can. I'm okay.
Kody, I'm starting to think that you might not be into this.
It's good, kind of.
I'm gonna
You gonna put a dribble on it?
drip a little mayo.
The thing
on
with
there.
mayo, is I have to like spread it over things. I can't just go in and like, drop some mayo. I don't dunk anything in mayo.
Oh no, I don't do that either.
Oh, okay.
Like
Thank
dipping
God.
fries in mayo. Fuck that.
Now, one of the things you can do with mayo is you can take ketchup and mayo and make fry sauce. You ever had it? You've never had it.
Even that's a little questionable.
It's good.
Spam sandwich, you are okay.
Dan, you have the approval of Dan on the spam sandwich.
But you're not not
I'm
saying
not.
no.
I'm not hating the spam sandwich, but I'm just like, okay, cool. It's salty. It's good. I mean, it's like it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah.
At the moment, it's not something that like I would order above something else,
Yeah.
like a roast beef sandwich or like a
No.
turkey sandwich.
Never.
But like if I was going to like a BLT joint, I might be like, yeah, well, I'll just spam.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I
know?
can see that. Well, if you got an option of meat and there's no real other good ones, go for it. Next
Yeah.
up, what do we got? Next up,
We're at lunch. Still at lunch.
we're still at lunch.
We're trying a couple lunch options.
We got a couple lunch options. This is going to be our taco experience here. So we have spam tacos.
Thank you, Michael.
Thought we'd throw that in. Obviously, we're going to have some onions, some lettuce, and
Thanks, brother.
we have cheese. We can throw some cheese on. And actually, we haven't really had cheese on this thing,
no,
which is interesting because
I might pass on the cheese because I'm having some.
you're
dairy.
having the lactose problem.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple of these little beauties. We've got our spam in said bin here.
right.
Which we can put it on. And then Michael's got ourselves some bell peppers, some tomatoes. And do we have a bowl of lettuce there? Bowl of lettuce.
Got our
bowl
lettuce.
of onions. This is good. This is coming together, looking really, really grand. And then none other than some Mexican-style blend cheese.
Now these sliced up, diced spam blocks. How did these cut up, Kody?
Well, I cut them from the same piece. When I cut it, it was just like cutting anything else.
Right.
So I just, I diced
Still
them.
like cheese.
Yeah, just like cheese. You're still cutting it. It's still the same way. It's just cheese now.
And this is all the same can.
Same can.
This is one can.
All of the can. Yeah, so, you definitely can see all of these delightful little meats.
Yeah.
All these meats. You see these meats? Those are good.
Check out that fucking meat.
Anyway.
Get that meat up in you. So like this is a very practical thing that you can like make a ton of dishes with.
Oh, yes.
You
You,
know,
can definitely mix it up if you're a big fan of this kind of meat.
This one can has made what 4 meals?
Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah.
If we're gonna have like a taco.
Yeah, if we're going to have a taco, we can do this. I got a little bit of this tomato. I have bell pepper. I like the yellow because it adds a little bit of yellow in your life.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't get that. I wanted to get that.
And
okay?
this dish was suggested by Joe of the Those Movie Guys podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What up, Joe?
Spam taco.
Spam taco. Gonna throw the cheese on there now. Gonna throw the cheese.
I'm gonna pass on the cheese.
Dan's gonna pass on the cheese. Last but not least, I'm gonna throw some onion on there. I'm a huge fan of onion. I love onion. I eat onion raw.
Here we go.
I think it's because I'm getting older and I've lost flavor in my mouth because of all of those terrible years of enjoying sugars.
Onion gives
so
you
I like
a little,
powerful goods.
Can you throw me the matto and lettuce?
Matto and the lettuce.
Yeah. How you guys doing? How's the feed?
How is the feed? How we looking? We getting anybody
We
in
got
there?
some people watching.
Yeah, got about 10 people.
10
Easton.
people.
Tons of comments.
Tons of comments. Okay.
Easton,
delightful.
what's up? Who else is watching?
Do y'all get money? This is from Jason. Do y'all get money from Spam for this?
I
No.
wish.
No, we didn't. Thanks.
I wish, guys. Spam. Look, this is what you could have had. We got pretty far with Spam on Twitter. They were like, "Oh, that's really cool. Thanks for doing it. And here's some cool like recipes and whatnot." But then they sent us over to somebody else, and we pitched the idea to them, and we got nothing.
We got nothing.
We got nothing back. And you know
Nothing.
what? This is just a missed opportunity for you, Spam.
Missed.
They thought that I don't know what they thought.
Yeah, life goes on.
Jennifer Dorno says Kody trying to throw up face is the best.
Well,
What's up,
I was gonna
Jed?
say, not wanting to throw up is more like it, you know? Okay, so let's try these tacos.
Did we get a shot of the tox?
Tacos. Let's tap them. Just so you guys
Tap
know,
the
these corn tortillas, probably like 1,000 years old. They're really, really
boy.
old. So they'll be really good. So it's good.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
That's a really old taco.
Yeah. Yeah, those corn tortillas are really old.
The corn tortilla is just breaking up.
Yeah. It's good though. I mean, I have so much stuff in there, and the onion is so overpowering, but it's so good. Oh man, the onion. Oh man, the onion is so good.
It's salty.
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious right now?
What?
You just eat onions?
I told you I love onions, man.
Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even. We gotta put some salsa on this.
Okay, salsa on it. You do salsa. I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna go with a light raspberry vinaigrette
Vinaigrette.
or how do you say it?
Vinaigrette.
Vinaigrette. So I'm gonna go with a little nice vinaigrette. I'm gonna layer that over the top of my little spammy. That's good, huh? You like that? That's good. And then we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just do this little ditty, and I'm gonna dive in here. You got your salsa, and I have my
sauce.
raspberry vinaigrette.
Vinaigrette.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Oh.
Vinaigrette.
It's bad.
You're not handing. You're
No,
not.
the vinaigrette that's got to be expired.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's bad.
You gotta check your fridge, man. We got old corn tortillas, and old vinaigrette.
It's a car accident. That's a car accident.
Let's get a drink in here. Let's get a
No,
drink.
what is the date? Oh my God. It's not expired. It expires the 26th of May. We're close.
We're close.
It tastes terrible though. Don't buy this.
It's the day after my birthday.
Anyway, it tastes like potpourri.
All right. I can't get a good call on the taco because your shells are old as fuck, and yeah, the shell just overpowered.
Well, I think you're getting a little aggressive about my shells.
Those shells are old. They broke up.
Well, life goes on.
All right.
I held that one. I almost fully sneezed, man. Anyway,
I thought you were gonna puke.
I guess we're down to the last thing. Right?
Are we?
Yeah. So apparently,
yes.
What Michael's going to bring into us right now is it is a delicacy
From Hawaii.
in Hawaii.
Hawaiian barbecue. From L&L Hawaiian Barbecue in Santa Clarita.
Yes.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
On a whim, my lovely wife, she was like, you know what? There's a Hawaiian barbecue spot down the street, and I think they do that spam sushi. And I was like, all right, let's try it out.
So basically, it is. So during World War II, the big thing in Hawaii was all the soldiers that were there, and they brought a whole bunch of the spam over, and the locals went crazy for it, and they made this little sushi roll here. So we're gonna go ahead and try this. It's basically spam wrapped in seaweed and squared sticky rice. It looks like. So let's dive into this. This will be the last thing that we try here.
Yes.
Well, this will be the last thing that I try.
Yes. It might be the last thing I try. Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
So this is dinner. This is special. This is night out on the town with your boo. You guys want to go out and still eat spam,
But fancy it up.
but fancy it up. This is it.
Yeah,
This
it's
is-
like
this is-
going to some fancy place that does spam.
This is your way.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Make sure you get some seaweed on there too.
Yeah, I
So
got
we
it.
kind of got to
I'm
get.
gonna I'm gonna bite the seaweed end. I'm
Oh,
going
okay.
like this. I'm just gonna go bite in like an angle.
I'm gonna get in like right there.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good place for you to bite. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yup. What do you think?
Uh,
You gonna puke?
no, I'm okay.
I can dig it. You like it, Michael? Michael's chowing down on it behind the monitor.
It's all right. It's good. I mean, I like rice, so rice is good.
Yeah.
Rice is from the earth. Spam is from the earth, I guess. Kind of. I gotta get a drink of water. Hold on.
Okay. Thoughts?
Well, we've experienced spam.
We've had spam, guys. We had spam.
We've had spam in all of its forms.
we did it. We had spam.
We had spam.
We just ate spam.
Did we just eat spam?
I think we did.
Whoo! Final thoughts, man.
I mean, I think that spam alone is probably a no. And even if you're gonna cook like spam and then have eggs on the side,
Yes.
that's also probably a no for me.
Yes.
But this sushi roll was pretty good.
Interesting.
I would say that's pretty good.
Okay.
The tacos, meh.
Okay.
The sandwich, yes.
The tacos were bad because of the corn tortilla.
Yeah. And the vinaigrette.
Yeah, the vinaigrette was bad. I think it's expired.
So now, I think there's only one other way to try this.
What's that, Dan?
Straight out of the can. If we're going for it. I mean, if we're going for it, should we do straight out of the can?
Yeah, I guess, man.
Should we do straight out of the can?
I am not going straight out of the can. I can't do it, man.
Let's see if we get some hearts or likes for straight out of the can.
Straight out of the can? Are you going to get likes?
Does it need to be cooked, or will it make you sick?
It's like, let's check it out.
Let's check it out. Will this make us sick if we...
Let's read the instructions.
Fully cooked, ready to eat, cold or hot.
Fully cooked, ready to eat, cold or hot.
So it's already
So
been
you could
pre-cooked.
straight out of the can.
You could straight out of the can.
I want to see some hearts and likes go across the screen.
Is that what happens when you do it?
Yeah. If you guys want me to eat this straight out of the can.
Here, Michael, like him on my car, like him on my phone. I want to see him eat this stuff. I can't. You're gonna do it?
I don't know. Should I?
Oh, they're going across.
Are they?
It's a river of
Should I do
likes.
straight out of the can?
Straight out of the can, Dan.
Okay. All right. Straight out of the fucking can.
Oh my God. So Dan's gonna open this right now, and I feel for him.
Oh
because,
God.
Yeah, God's right, because in about 5 seconds it's gonna smell.
Are you getting a shot of this, Dan?
I'm not eating this. I'm not eating it out of the can. This is all Dan.
It just curls up like cat food. This is like that scene out of what was that movie?
I don't know, a murder. Doesn't matter what the scene is. It's a scene out of a murder.
No, District 9, when he's just eating cat food.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
my
know. Like, it
goodness.
was really hard for me to get it out of there.
Look at that.
Let's raise it up a little bit in the center a little more. Oh, wow. That's... Wow.
Straight out of the can, guys.
Ugh.
All right. So what? What do I? Does it just kind
No,
of
no,
fall out?
it doesn't really fall out. I honestly think you're going to have to take a spoon.
And just fucking
And,
get in
like,
there.
it'd be cool to watch you bite out of it. But honestly, let's see you scoop it out like you would cat food.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh.
I can't watch you.
He's gonna. This is a big piece. This is a big piece. All right. Hey, this is for you guys. Don't say I never did anything for my dank Odies out there. I love you. Kody doesn't. Unless you want to join me. All right. Cheers. I'm gonna tell you how it is.
No, do it, Dad. Oh. You can't do that.
Give me it back. Give me it back. Oh fuck.
It's so bad. Why
Oh
would
my
you
God.
do that, Dan?
Oh
Why?
my God, it's bad.
It's so bad. Why? Why?
Oh my God.
Oh.
I couldn't even swallow. Dude, the consistency is just.
Oh my God. I can't believe. Get it away, Michael.
Oh my God. Spam, why? Why do you even advertise that on the can? That you can eat it straight out of the can?
That is absolutely atrocious.
Oh,
I
man.
can't believe you ate it out of the can.
It just scooped out. Just scooped, like, it was the consistency of, like,
we got it.
sand and cheese.
Oh, sand and cheese is not something people
It just
eat.
fucking, like, crumbled out. Ugh. Yeah, dude. Bad. Very bad.
I'm going to eat a pizza or something delicious after this.
So, what do we got? Final thoughts?
I mean, final thoughts, sure. Yeah, you just ate that raw. I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you did that. You said you might, but I did not think that you were going to pull through and say, I'm going to do this. This is a good idea.
I did it for you. I did it for you.
He's willing to do a lot more than I'm willing to do for you. Just so we know. Let's clarify this. Yeah. Anyway.
So, we're obviously on Facebook. We got a Twitter
Yeah.
and Instagram at Dan and Kody, at Dan Kody Podcast for all of them.
Yeah, you guys can actually see where
There
we're
it
at.
is.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Check us out. We do all kinds of stuff. And then more importantly, of course, we thank you for listening and watching.
Yeah.
And supporting us through all of this crazy nonsense that we just went through. But more importantly, subscribe, listen, tell your friends. Check out danandcody.com.
Yeah. If you really love us, share us, man. Tell people about podcasts. It's this. It's literally this.
Well,
no video.
minus that terrible, gross eating of Spam raw. That was criminal. But yeah, download us. We're on Google Play, App Store, Stitcher. We're on all kinds of places.
We'll talk
Check
about
us out.
We'll talk about whatever you want, man.
You can
just
send some
interact
things
with
to
us.
Dan. Yeah, we like it to interact with people.
Apple
Dan,
Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher.
check us out. And thanks again for watching the Dan and Kody Podcast.
Woo! Thanks, guys.
Thanks for listening to the Dan and Kody Podcast. You can listen to all of our episodes on iTunes, Google Play Music, and Stitcher. And if that's not enough for you, we're all over social media, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. And you can bookmark our website, the Dan and Kody Podcast.simplecast.fm. Subscribe, bitch!
Everybody play the tough guy shit, bro. Right.